Hello, good morning. This is May Elamari, Pharm.D. Today's Monday, December 7th, 2020, and I can't believe it's Monday, December 7th. Um, Let me turn this phone off because I never turn it on in the morning. Okay, it's Monday, December 7th, and 2020, and I had a bad weekend, just emotionally horrible, and I gained 3 pounds, so I'm up weight, and that's not good. So, total of probably 5 pounds that I've gained here, and the stress level is just climbing higher and higher, and I don't know what to do about it. I did do some things about my membership. I expanded it to all gyms, so I can go to any city now. So I'm grateful for that. Only cost me, $10 more, so that was no big deal. I didn't do my laundry like I'm supposed to. I haven't written really. I haven't journaled in a long time, so I did my daily inventory. So I need to get back to step 10. So I guess you can call my weekend a relapse as far as my weight is concerned. Um, and I know that I don't have a food addiction. I think some of the things that I struggle with are codependency. Trying to make people around me like me, and sometimes they're just not going to like me. That's the way it is. I don't need to work to make them like me. So that's my struggle, codependency. And I won't relapse into food addiction again. Because this weekend was horrible. I ate a lot of bad food because I was really sad this weekend because I don't have any friends and nobody reaches out to me, and and I have nothing to do with anybody really. I reach out. They're always busy. Busy. These married people constantly fucking busy. What the fuck are they busy for? They don't even work. So how fucking busy can you be? When you're alone. Back in Michigan, we call them empty nesters. They have nothing to do all day, and they still will not give me time. So, what I've come down to is, married people have always been very selfish, and the most selfish with time. And I, on the other hand, have been very uh, uh, too much giving. Like I gave way too much time to these married people all my life, and by that I mean my married brothers. My married brothers and their wives. I spent so much time with them that I lost myself, and I lost my goals. I lost my goals to be married and have a house of my own and a job, and so I suffered, and they really didn't suffer for that. So that would be qualified as codependency, I suppose. So I need to work on that. I don't know why I've relapsed in codependency. That's not a normal thing. I mean, I thought I overcame codependency in the first couple of years that I went to recovery. So when I start numbing with food and sleeping all day, like I was in bed all day yesterday. I was in bed 12 hours yesterday, and even though I got up at 8 or 9, I went back to bed from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Just stayed in bed all day, just because my emotions were feeling overwhelmed and I had nobody to comfort them. So it's a normal need for my emotions to be comforted, and that's not codependency. That's a normal human need. And married people get it from their spouse, and parents get it from their children, and so I don't get it from anybody because I'm not married or have children. And I'm not going to go out and search for friends to give it to me because that's really uh, it's an empty resource. And so I guess this weekend is an awakening for me with God to say I'm not where I need to be. I need to be, now I need to be 25 pounds less, and that's a lot of weight. So just one step at 10 pounds at a time is what I'm going to take on right now. 10 pounds I commit to myself for 2021, that I will change my lifestyle habits to accommodate a 10-pound weight loss, and I will commit to myself that I will stay with this. And before 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 I used to use my chores and my tasks as kind of the accountability. Like if I'm doing my laundry once a week, um, washing them and folding them once a week, I can keep my weight down really, because it keeps me out. It forces me out to the laundromat, and it forces me out basically. So I need to force myself to go outside. Outside, I mean outside of this complex. So even to drive to a park. So I need to put together a plan. I found a trail walking plan that's like 3 miles trail, a 3 mile trail. I need 2 to 3 mile trail, 2 to 5 mile trail. So I'll put an index card together for that. And I need to force myself to do that every day. We do have open time where we can go do that. So I need to utilize that time, and so that's what I'm going to do. I put it all in my smartphone, so I've got it. All I get to do is push a button, and it will drive me right there. So that's my plan. That's my commitment. So I apologize for not doing this video blog on the weekend, because I was too busy feeling sorry for myself, and um, and sometimes I need to do that because nobody loves me anymore, and so I have to love myself enough to say no to people that are married and have children, because they're always just giving their time away to the children and their spouses, and and they never give time to me. So it is what it is. Okay, you don't want to give me time, then I can't give you time either. So I'm gonna drink up my second cup of coffee. I feel better now, and I think I'm gonna let go of Alcoholics Anonymous. I'm gonna continue my Celebrate Recovery journey. I've also decided not to do the step study on Saturday mornings because it's too early. I don't do mornings. And so I finally decided on that. I drank this whole water, which is good. It was like here. So, I need to drink one of these every morning and every evening around, between 4 and 6 p.m. Because it's very dehydrated here. I mean, this is basically living in the desert, and and your body needs water, especially when you're working out, but not even just working out. I get dehydrated. I am diabetic. If I have too many carbohydrates in my body as a diabetic, and I don't drink water to what do you call it, to neutralize, and I end up with kidney disease. So wake up call on that. Wake up call. Also, I have a doctor's appointment on Friday, which I'm kind of nervous about because um, this is my internal medicine physician. She's going to say, "Oh, you gained weight, and your blood sugar's out of control. What the hell have you been doing?" She's not going to say it that way, but basically, I have to kind of put a plan together because, I relapsed. I relapsed from my diabetes, and I'm not quite sure what happened and how, but part of it is probably moving out here. So, so not good. Yeah, I can move back there, um, but you know, um, yeah, I can't really move back there because their provider out there is worse than the provider here. So I'm not going to do that. I am going to keep my physician, so it gives me an opportunity to kind of go back and see, because they're great healthcare out there. So, and they're not great healthcare here. So anyway, this is a poorer city. It's very, very, very poor, very, very poor, economically poor. I mean, the salaries out there are probably like, I don't know, 50 grand to 150 grand to 250 grand. Here, it's probably like 0 to 35 grand. So this city is extremely poor, and anyway, so it makes me sad. So I wrote a plan, for me to get down to the 135-pound lean tone body that I need to live and work. Is number one, venting out loud. First time I wake up. So this morning, I woke up with feelings against and resentments against my sister-in-laws. I told you their names already, and my older brother for not helping me, get married, stay married, and really never helping me as a single person get married and established. And like I said, they used us. They used me and my sister and my mom and dad to kind of supplement their stupid marriage, and they never really gave back to us as far as our own marriages and our own families. And so I'm stuck, at 54, I'm really stuck without a family to support me into a better lifestyle, a better, what do you call it, a better marriage. And so I'm stuck. So here I am. So cleaning the room, I could clean my own room. This room has really gotten really bad. You know, when I notice that there's a lot of clutter, I'm going to do my laundry. I'm going to actually start decluttering the laundry. If I'm not going to keep those clothes, get rid of all my fat clothes. Basically, I did buy some new skinny clothes for the gym. So, and I bought tennis shoes. So I bought tennis shoes, extra tennis shoes, and I also bought skinny clothes so that I can see myself in the mirror when I'm working out. And that's what I did. So I'm going to get rid of all my fat clothes, including fat pajamas, and don't wear those anymore. So the person that I was fighting with that moved over there, she left and she went to a new place. Thank you, God. And maybe, it's part of my sorrow and sadness was because she left. She's 67, really, really thin, super thin. But anyway, she's got a family and she'll be fine. So, cleaning room and clean the room, do my laundry today, venting out loud, emptying the garbage, making coffee, taking my meds, my vitamins, and my water, making an easy breakfast. So I'm going to start having oatmeal in the morning. Um, Within 10 minutes of waking up, I need to get something in my system to eat because, when my low blood sugar goes really low, um, my mood goes out. My mood goes to the angry mode. So I need to eat breakfast within 10 minutes of waking up. So oatmeal is the fastest way because their breakfasts are not what I need as a diabetic. I mean, yogurt, that's full of sugar. I can't eat that. Um, they're just Mexican food. They eat a lot of bacon, and I can't eat that either. It's not on my diet list. And then the burrito, oh my God, that's got 800 calories. I can't eat that for a meal. I got to stick to 300 to 500 calories per meal. Okay, so that's it. My main thing is reduced number of calories that I'm eating, and so I was eating that for a while. That's why I gained weight. So I said no to their breakfast and just bought oatmeal instead. So praying God bless my plans. Please God bless my plans for today and every day to reduce weight and maintain my diabetes and then laundry. I'm going to do laundry today, so that's what I need for today, and prepare for my physician's appointment on Friday. So that's it. That's the realizing my physician's appointment is on Friday. I looked at my calendar yesterday and I was like, oh man, I wish I would have kind of did some projections like a month ago to know that so that I could make my physician proud. But oh well, I didn't do that because I was overwhelmed. So I had to drop out of some of the courses because I can't handle it anymore. It's way beyond my emotional capacity to give to anyone, since nobody really is pouring into my life anymore. Um, so that's it. Um, what else? Oh, the budget thing. Yeah, I didn't even started the budget thing, but I did commit today to write down, my expenses for the week. I mean, not for the week, for the month. And I'm gonna make it up right here, basically. Just gonna, make columns. What did I spend? What was the date? So each month I'm gonna start writing down my expenses so that I can start analyzing, and then I'm gonna enter it into the computer into Excel sheet. So that's kind of what I've been working on, I guess, personally. And this weekend was kind of just the reset, as far as that, because it's going to kind of set me, that's going to help me set a plan for myself for the next 5 years as far as how I spend my time, who I spend my time with, what kind of car I'm going to buy, how I'm going to get rid of this car, um, and uh, and evaluate how I'm going to kind of budget these things in my life. Um, since everything is really covered and I have no debt right now. So I got rid of my student loan debt. I need to kind of finalize that with the student loan authority and make sure the balance is zero. So this financial stuff, that I have to do by myself, it's excruciatingly painful, and that's probably why I gained 3 pounds or 5 pounds, because it's exhausting and I hate doing it. And I lost kind of my, I lost the way I used to do it, which was, on a PC, um, on an Excel sheet, this stupid Chromebook bullshit that doesn't have Excel, you know. So all that to say, do I buy a new laptop that has Microsoft, Excel on it, or do I use this Google Chromebook that was free as a gift from my boyfriend, um, and find out if Google has spreadsheets, and they do. It's just not as easy as Microsoft, and so I had to play that in my mind. I'm like, oh, I know this is going to be a challenge. Absolutely hate it. I want to go back to my Microsoft PC, but my PC is only Windows 7. Nothing's compatible with that. I got to build it up to Windows 10, and I did find a computer shop that could build it up, and charge me $200. But at the end of the day, um, might not be the best thing for me right now because there's a lot of private information on there, including my taxes. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just start new here. So I did, transfer all my files, which was good. I did do that. So there's been things that I've accomplished. I'm really proud of myself for doing that, because as a single person, if I don't do it, it's not going to get done. So that's it. Kind of budgeting my own space, my own time, and what kind of placed on the back burner is cleaning this room, decluttering, doing my laundry, all the house stuff that just kind of goes by the wayside. Um, but there's nobody visiting here, so nobody's gonna, and I don't really care. So this is my budget book. Um, I have to have a nutritional plan, free workouts, and receipts, and get the lifestyle that I need that Europe offers, because Europe is where people are active, and I'm a single person, so families stay active through having children and running after their kids and going to grocery stores and just doing the normal daily tasks. For me, as a single without children, I don't have that to. And yes, some single people get dogs and cats, but it's like that's not enough for me. I need intellectual conversations with people. So marriage is not quite satisfying for me because it's not emotionally or intellectually fulfilling, and my work was that. But since I've been unemployed for so many years, it's kind of a void I've never filled yet. So anyway, long story short, that's where I'm at. 17 minutes. Anything else going on? Okay, what am I upset about? I'm upset about not being housed still, and kind of not really having the energy to go over there and confront them again for not doing their job. Um, so, because I'm at the mercy of them, and you know, uh, how long do you really stay at somebody's mercy to ruin your fucking life? I don't know. Um, so I have the ultimate promise from the supervisor that's not going to re-homeless me. So I have that, and that's all I got right now. So um, what made me laugh this week at Seinfeld, I watched some Seinfeld. I also watched Big Bang Theory, and those two shows were kind of funny, hilarious actually. So they were funny, and it's same things we have to deal with as white people. Um, Black people look at us like, oh, you're racist. Like, no, we just have our own issues that you guys don't have. You just don't have it, and it's not because of our color of skin. I mean, you make it a color thing. It's not color. It's just what I think it is. It's just financial. Financial part. No, um, financial something. I can't think of the word right now. Oh, financial inequality. Yeah, that's perfect. Financial inequality. I've suffered financial inequality my whole life. And what really triggered it is when my mom got sick and my siblings emailed me that I have to start paying for my for my mom's care. And it's like, are you kidding me? I was too embarrassed to even say that I was deep in the hole financially. Um, so, the fight began, and that fight just erupted over the next 5, 6 years. And they kept pushing and pushing and pushing, basically pushed me out homeless. So here I am. And I had to pick up my stuff and kind of just, you know, tell God what they did. And every day it's a story, every day it's a same fucking story. So I'm still financially strapped without an income, and I'm doing my best alone. So that's that. And my feelings about my sister-in-laws are, I don't like them anymore. They're pretty much very evil, and they did everything to steal my riches and inheritance from my mom and my dad, including money. So they stole money. They stole my mom's time, my mom and dad's time, and they destroyed my mom and dad's and myself's life, all of them. Lana Gardy's is the one um, bitch, and then Najmi Habhab is the second one, and the third one is Layla El Amari. Her maiden name is Fadia Shaheen. So they all changed their names because they're so fucking cruel, and it's like Paul and Saul, or Saul to Paul. Um, those transformations never happened in those Muslim women, and they're just downright evil, cruel, vicious, and I could still hear kind of their praying against me. And at this point in my life as a Christian, I voice it and I read the Bible, and I rely on my God to be able to fight them, and keep them out of my life because of what they did. They've never really quite apologized, never made it right, really. I mean, 1 year and then you made me homeless, so that's not really quite making up for what you did to me, which was prevented me really from having the kind of life that you have. You basically stole my life and my values and my morals and all the dreams that my mom and dad had for me. You just inserted yourself and took my life from me, and I can't get it back. So I can cry about it, or I can go to the gym and work out, or I can video blog like I'm doing now. So that's what I'm doing. So thanks for listening. Yeah, we're going to try to keep this down now. So that's my venting. I hate my sister-in-laws. I always will hate them all my life. And, it's not something I'm going to openly tell my brothers. But if they watch this video, then they'll hear how much I really hate them for doing what they did. And maybe that's what makes my brothers so overweight and obese, because, they're just really unhappy, being with women like that who do that to their sisters, and there's nothing they can do about it, because their women just strap them in a way that is unbearable to my soul. So that's all I got on that one. It's not a cultural thing. It's United States, kill or be killed is basically how they do their life with their husbands and my brothers. And so my brothers are their husbands, and so uh, that's what's coming up right now. All right, I got a minute and a half. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful that I have another day of life. I'm grateful for being housed and not homeless, not sleeping in my car. I'm grateful for different choices that I get to have, for taking a shower by myself, for leaving a house, messy, and nobody bitching about it. So I'm happy for that. I'm happy for my body. Overall, it's the top half of my body has gotten really lean for the most part, except for my arms. And now I got to start working on my lower body, which is my legs, and I'm gonna let go of everything else, like let go of these arms, the flabby arms, because legs, are so important to me, because they're the legs that you walk on, and you can't have hip fractures and knee fractures, and it'll prevent you from walking. And so if you gain more weight, your bones will kind of fail on you. So I do take my calcium to prevent osteoporosis. And I got to sit up straight, do my abs, my back, all that other stuff. This is the aging graceful part. Is make sure you do nutrition, enough sleep to keep my face kind of healthy and not wrinkly, like that woman over there on um, she's got so many damn wrinkles at the age of 67. It's like I don't think I'll have any of those wrinkles. I don't think, because I'm taking care of myself, and she's got a drug addiction, nicotine drug addiction. So I'm grateful for that too, not to have nicotine as a drug addiction. So the OSE, I need those out of my life. The INEs, finally got them out of my life, and I'm good. I'm good around medicine and physicians and everything like that. So we're at minutes, and I'm going to go into my meditation. All right. That was 5 minutes. Thank you. See you later.